Hello everyone, this is G-Shock High Fashion channel and welcome to another G-Shock watch unboxing or review video. Today I'm wearing a GR-B100 Gravity Master Bluetooth solar powered G-Shock watch. Incredible timepiece. Watch the unboxing and review video for further details, but for this video we're gonna have a look at another NADG model from the lower end side, which happen to be pretty rare as well despite looking fairly simple. So this is the G-303B G-Spike looking watch, but I have a feeling this is called the M-Spec series. If you look from G-Shock Japan website, you will see one models that looks closely similar like this called G-303B as well, which came in leather mixed with nylon strap, but in this case it came in resin, and the watch face, especially the hour and the minute hands, is different compared to those that was released in Japan, and that is because this watch didn't release in Japan, so that what makes this watch special. And I have to talk about this watch because it is incredibly rare to find, despite the functions is really simple. So what this watch have to offer to you is obviously a small round shaped digital display with analog hands placed on top and a lot of glossy silver finish compartment or frame to frame all of those 5 different segments in this digital display, one being this graphics all around the index for animations that could match with this graphic display down there for the seconds counter, in this case all the way to 60 seconds. The one in the eye will be for every minute, maximum to every 10 minutes, and the one on top is for time display, which could be swapped to day display or date display instead. So that's all you could do at home timekeeping. The minute hand came in silver with black lines in the middle. This hour hand came in blue with black lines in the middle. Both hands could glow in the dark, just a little bit of lume was applied on there, even though the photoluminescence won't glow as bright and most likely will be pointless to be used at nighttime, especially throughout the night time. But you do have an EL backlighting which could be turned on with the upper right button, which will glow in green colorway for about 2 seconds only without any auto light functions, by the way, which is pretty impressive since the entire watch face is a digital display. It could glow the entire watch face, which will show you all the information needed, and of course at the same time glows or create a silhouette or shadows from the hour and the minute hands that allows you to have a look at the hour and the minute hand as well at nighttime with only EL backlighting. So that is all at home timekeeping. This watch does come equipped with Worldtime function, 27 series and 29 time zones with daylight saving time feature. Next will be a countdown timer with auto repeat and progress beeper as well to the last 5 minutes. Next will be a stopwatch, which will have a range all the way to 60 minutes, precision to 1/100 seconds, similar to the countdown timer, which also have a range to 60 minutes as well, just in case I forgot. Next function will be alarm. This watch has 5 of them, including snooze, and of course a signal. All of the indicator will be listed down there between 5 to 6 o'clock position. Next mode will be hand setting, an old school style of hand setting where you need to manually set the hand to match with the digital display. So just in case your hour and minute hand didn't match, this is where you should go. Unlike recent release model, for example Master of G like this, they could do that automatically. Pressing mode button again will brings you back to home timekeeping, and that sums up all the function that this watch have. Moving on to the watch construction. The watch construction features a similar style G-Spike series where there's a resin on top, frame with metal sheets, hard metal sheets, and also another resin to guard the buttons, which came in square, full resin button as well. The overall watch body is indeed resin. The strap also came in resin material with texture in the middle over there. Both sides goes the same. The watch band keeper also came in resin with G stem on top, and the watch buckle, however, although it does came in stainless steel glossy finish like common models out there, but it came with Casio Indonesia sign below it. So shout out to all this my Indonesian viewers out there. And I believe this watch was released in the year 2006, and the way I could tell us that is by looking at the backplate of this watch. Look closely. It operates on Casio G-759 module, reference number G-303B, stainless steel back Japan movement, so the engine is Japan. Y. The code Y over there indicates that this watch is produced in the year 6, either 1996 or 2006. The most logical one, of course, will be 2006, cased in Thailand. So overall, was cased in Thailand or manufactured in Thailand. The strap was made in Indonesia, and this watch still have water resistant to 20 bar, and of course shock absorbing structure. And the backplate is indeed walled up on the side to improve a little bit more on the water resistivity. So that is as far as the watch construction. The bottom layer of the watch band is resin, of course. Very basic, nothing much to see here. Now let's go back to the watch face. If you look really closely, you'll see that the hands is pencil type of hour and minute hand. Unlike the G-303B that was released for Japan domestic market version, it will came in sharp, sort of like a sword style of hand, if I'm not mistaken. Basically, they are different, even though the reference number is the same. If you look from G-Shock Japan website or from even Perfect Bible, you will not find this model at all. So that is another tells that shows of how rare this model is, and that's the fact that this watch wasn't released in Japan. And although there are some models that looks closely similar as this, so I would say that this watch is sort of like a combination between a G-303 for the body that was released in 2005, and the watch face is from a G-610 that was introduced in 2004, combined together, and here we are, this watch in front of you guys right now. So those are the backstory. Let's move on a little bit into the watch function again. So what else that you can do in here is, of course, you could set the time, 2 hours, minute and second, daylight saving time, the city for the watch, and you could also set auto calendar starting from the year 2000 and ranging all the way to only 2039. So that calendar also tells us that this is a vintage models. And of course, that is all that you could set in the watch. That is really simple, which is not as impressive as previous G-Spike watch that I reviewed. And this is this guy. This is the G7700 series watch, a popular model which requires no more introduction, because I mean, this is the most practical watch, the most incredible piece for the price. Similar price range as this guy as well, though if you have the options, I would recommend you guys to get this one instead, but it is full digital, by the way. This one is NADG, so it's all up to you, but overall this one is much more superior. But just in case you find this out there, at least I hope this video will be coming helpful to you in deciding whether you should grab this watch or not. So those are all the functions, the backstory, all the things that you will get out of this model. Now let me show you guys how it will fit on my 15cm circumference wrist. I'm a skinny guy, as you guys already know, most of you at least. I mean, there are a lot of new subscribers to the channel who didn't know me as much anyway. So here is how the watch will fit. It has a size of roughly 51 or 52 millimeters times 46 and thickness of roughly 16.5, mostly because of the protection, but technically it is pretty slim actually. The watch strap in this case fits very well, barely any extended tongue on the end over there, so it is really comfortable. The weight is roughly 57 grams and the fitting is really great. If you want a watch that is comfortable, small size, NADG, I would recommend you guys to have a look at this if you find this out there. It is not a bad pickup at all, but it is not as good as well. So kind of like in the middle ground. But if you find it at a really low cost, why not just grab it anyway? It is still an awesome piece. It is really tough anyway, so why not? I really hope you guys found this video helpful, and don't forget to check all the links in the description box if you are interested to become my patron. That's all for now. Thank you very much for watching. This is G-Shock High Fashion channel, and